Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a new month within a new day. I apologize yesterday if I've thrown you off. I said it was August 31st. It was actually July 31st, which makes today August the 1st. How you doing? I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Franson. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Mike Prince Show. We are a variety talk show that we mostly cover sports. In particular, we cover the sports that not too many people spend a lot of time on. HBCU sports, local and regional high school and collegiate sports. Today will be no exception to the rule, just as we are all embracing. It is football season. Camps are opening up today. No exception to the rule. But did you know that the original football camp is also in session starting this Friday? And yes, I'm talking about soccer. Some refer to it as the original football. We will discuss that and a lot more right here on this morning's edition of the Mike Prince Show. Remember, our low-tech app is simply by way of dialing 605-477-5066. That way you get a chance to keep up with everything that we are doing, how we're doing it, and more importantly, where we're doing it, right here from the heart of Prairie View, Texas. The station designed with you in mind can be heard at 87.9 FM. Don't forget our tuned-in app is OpenMic Broadcast Network. Good morning to each and every one of you. We hope that you are off to a fantastic Tuesday. New month, August the 1st. And with that being said, it is always a joy and a pleasure to come to you each and every morning. Hope that everybody is doing fine on today. Usually, when I have a day that's starting and feeling the way it is right now, I try to spread that love around, if you will, and get people entangled and involved with one of my favorite pick-me-ups. And if y'all don't mind, I'll just let a little of it roll on. I just can't help it sometimes. Y'all gotta forgive me. I made a single God soul. I made a single God soul. Since I made a single God soul. I made a single God soul. In my soul, in my soul, my faith, no break, my faith, no break. I would apologize to you, but I wouldn't mean it at all. That's just one of my little pick-me-ups, my little motivators that help me get inspired and on the way. And speaking of being inspired and on the way, soccer will be kicking off its season here real soon. As a matter of fact, the Southwestern Athletic Conference has made their selections and predictions, and we want to give a very warm congratulations to Prairie View's own Mila Bustos. She was selected for the preseason all-conference team. She's a middle fielder, Miss Bustos is, and she was named to the All-Southwestern Athletic Conference preseason soccer team, as that announcement was made just on yesterday out of the office of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. So she was voted as a first-team selection in the representation of the Lady Panthers. So we're going to be trying to get in contact with Coach Abe Garcia here real soon. We tried to get him set up for this morning, but was not able to line that up. But we will get a chance to talk to him real soon. Meanwhile, the Panthers are picked to finish sixth in the conference. The next round out, if you will, for the selections, if you will, for the soccer representation will be as such. There's going to be, as we mentioned, the Panthers in the sixth spot, and we have the number 5 spot will be selected by the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devilettes, I should say. And the number 4 selection for this season in the soccer field will be by Arkansas Pine Bluff, the Lady Golden Lions. The number 3 spot will also be taken by, preseason selection. Let me make sure I clear that up. Will be by Texas Southern Lady Tigers. They will be the number 3 selection. Number 2 selection will end up being Alabama State, according to the experts. And number 1 seed and expected to win it all will be the Lady Bison out of Howard University. And for those who are figuring out, trying to scratch their head, well, how is it that the Lady Bison are even anywhere remotely close to being involved with SWAC soccer? Well, this is going to be year number 3, I believe, 3 or 4, that the Lady Bison will be in the conference of the Southwest Athletic Conference. They came because there is no lady soccer offered within the MEAC conference. So as a gentleman's agreement between the commissioners, Thomas and Sharp, they allowed Howard to be a part of the Southwest Athletic Conference in soccer only. And they have had some great success. The Bison came in, they fell short last season, which the tournament, the actual soccer tournament, was held on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Of course, we were there with some coverage, as well as with the announcer, if you will, official announcer for that tournament. It was a very well-attended event, nice atmosphere, great atmosphere, to be honest with you. A new soccer facility that was completed in time for the Lady Panthers. They fell short against, of all people, Texas Southern in that soccer tournament last year, and the Panthers will be hosting that tournament again this year, and it will be very interesting, intriguing to see how things turn out throughout the soccer season. But soccer is in the air, and it will be some things of interest. As a matter of fact, the Lady Panthers will open the soccer season up in Edinburgh, Texas, as they will take on the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, and that will be on August the 18th at 7 p.m. Last few years, we've had soccer on the OpenMic Broadcast Network at 1 p.m. on Sundays. We'll try to see if that still is going to be doable, as we try to be a very well-diverse sports coverage here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network. We have volleyball, of course. The Dig Show will be part of our featured shows here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network. That'll be released on Thursdays. And, of course, we'll have our regular weekly coverage of football from the SWAC and the MEAC. We're going to take us a quick break, and when we come back, we will talk about the start of football camps and what should be and should not be expected. We want to take us a quick break. You're listening to the Mike Prince Show on August the 1st, 2017. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540 FM 1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mike Prince Show. I am your host, the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at Radio Guy. Instagram is OBN-radio. If you happen to be within the Prairie View city limits, you can always lock us in at 87.9 FM, and we will give you all the latest and the greatest going on right now, where there is absolutely no secret. Football season has arrived. And with that being said, camps will be opening up. The Panthers will open up camp today. Officially, practice won't take off until Thursday. However, they're going to be having meetings, orientation for all the incoming new ball players, and it's going to be excitement throughout the land. Of course, there is an exception to the rule. There is a change in approach for the 2017 season, and I guess from here on out, no more two-a-days as we once knew them. Some people have scratched their heads trying to figure this one out, but I understand it both ways. You got to have the safety measurements for the young men. You've got to be able to make sure that the people are being well taken care of, and we know that hydration is the key. And then on the flip side, you have people that are saying, well, it takes away the mental toughness and the preparation for football, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. I do hear you loud and clear. However, it is a new era. It is a new day. And because it is a new day, I guess people say they're going to have a different approach. And with that different approach, all teams, including the Panthers, will have to, as they say, brush up on their philosophies, if you will. So the Panthers, the 2017 edition of the football team training camp does open up today. As we mentioned, the players, they're reporting to camp for the meetings and other orientations as they get ready, because remember, they are student athletes. And Thursday will be the first practice, and the Panthers will be practicing right now. The tentative schedule will be at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Mondays through Fridays. On Saturdays and Sundays, they'll be gathering around the gridiron at 3:30. So the Panthers releasing their schedule, and it's going to also be the third year for Coach Shotgun Willie Simmons, and he will address the media this coming Thursday. Will be at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time at the Field House in the new stadium, in the Panther Room, as it's been dubbed. So that will be the administration building location on the north end of the end zone in the Panther Room. And you'll hear, of course, from Shotgun Willie Simmons, and don't think we won't be there to get what the head football coach has to say in the on-look for the 2017 look of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. So one thing about it, the electricity is exactly and without a doubt in the air as teams are reporting to their camps and getting things lined up respectively for the upcoming season. There's no secret by now. You know that Texas Southern will open up a week earlier, taking on FAMU of the MEAC and what we've dubbed as the pre-MEAC SWAC Challenge, because the South Carolina Bulldogs and the Southern Jaguars are the original slated MEAC SWAC Challenge, and it's going to be extremely, extremely important for all teams involved in particular for that of Texas Southern, because Texas Southern openly has admitted the importance of winning that Labor Day Classic game, just as it's very important for the Panthers to win that game. It is a critical game, the game jumping right out of the gate with such implications on the rest of the season. As you heard mentioned from Dr. Charles McCullen, you've heard Coach Shotgun Simmons, you've heard Coach Haywood, all mention the importance of getting that game, because the winner of that game puts themselves in position for stronger results, if you will. Each team does seem to get better as the season goes on, which is a naturally progressive move for all teams. You always, at least hopefully, be a little bit ahead at week 5 than you would at week 1 or week 0. So that does play a major factor into the scheduling of choice, and I'm pretty sure that the Panthers are sizing things up and looking at how things are going to be in the future. And don't be surprised if the Panthers make a move of their own for that 2018 campaign to try to get things squared away, to even the playing field, if you will, because it is important. As Al Davis once said, baby, just win, and whatever it's going to take to help get that on. And both teams, both institutions know the importance of that any rival game, but in particular Labor Day Classic. It does start off the season in most cases in times past, but it will be week 2 as far as gameplay is concerned for the Tigers. So it's just going to be extremely, extremely intriguing on how that game is going to unfold. And, of course, you can listen to yours truly as we will be providing that broadcast coverage by way of KPVU 91.3 FM on the campus radio station of Prairie View A&M University. And those who have kept up with my radio career know that I cut my teeth originally on that station back in 1988. And here it is, some many years down the road, and we find ourselves still enjoying and doing everything that we can for our beloved Panthers, as well as our local and regional high schools. Don't forget to visit our website at obn-radio.com. Get a chance to look at the scheduled games that we have coming up this football season. Of course, we are thrilled and tickled to death to have the Tuskegee Golden Tigers to be a part of that featured broadcast programming right here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network. They will be featured on Channel 2 throughout the course of the season. We've learned that head coach and newly appointed athletic director Willie Slater has a very unique approach, and he does not open up for interviews during the first 2 weeks of camp. And I am perfectly fine with that. However, we will have an SID and broadcaster, Jasher Cox, coming in, reporting some things going on within the Golden Tigers camp as they get ready for that premier kickoff this coming season. And the Jackson State Tigers and the Alabama State Hornets are on the radar for the Golden Tigers, and it's going to be very intriguing and very interesting to see how they fare against those two teams. Those two teams by far are D1 programs, and I love the fact and love the challenge that you would have within the Golden Tigers. They say, hey, bring it on. You guys want to be a part of it? We'll be a part of it. And the best man standing shall be the victor. And it makes you believe. People always ask, why can't we have more games of this type of nature between our HBCUs? So there's a huge risk factor that is on the line for Jackson State and Alabama State in particular. Tuskegee has absolutely nothing to lose. They have more to gain, especially when it comes to the level of recruiting and just putting your name in the hat with the big boys, if you will. As a matter of fact, South Dakota has been known for taking care of business with FBS opponents, and Tuskegee is trying to do that level toward FCS opponents. So it's going to be very interesting, intriguing season all season long right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network with Golden Tiger football. Don't forget, we also have our local and regional high school and collegiate coverage. We will have Waller Bulldog broadcast, the Rose Hill Christian Eagles, the Angry Birds football broadcast, the Hempstead Bobcats. We have a couple other schools that I'm pretty sure we got lined up, but I just want to hold off until the ink dries to make sure before we release that. We're also going to have reports coming from the Bland Buccaneers, which are right down the road at the junior college level, Region 14 of the JUCO division, and so much more in store for you right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to take us a break, and when we come back, we will kick off yet another sport that will be in season of the fall. You're listening to the Mike Prince Show, Tuesday edition. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm LaTanya Chappell. I am a proud graduate of Prairie View A&M University. I am the local agent for Farmers Insurance here in Hempstead, Texas, waiting to handle your insurance needs. Here at the Chappell Agency, we offer affordable and reliable insurance for your auto, home, life, or business all across Texas. We believe in taking care of our customers like family. We will help you find the right combination of personalized insurance coverage at just the right price to fit your needs. So come on down and meet our friendly staff or give us a call at 979-826-3026. Again, 979-826-3026.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is a community-based radio station that was established in 2002. We have been dedicated to local, regional, and community programming with coverage for high school, collegiate sports, ministries, and information. Our goal is to provide quality, productive, and positive programming that reflects the community that we serve. Visit our website, ktorradio.com and obn-radio.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, on the Mike Prince